The MNQ is attempting a recovery move following a sharp liquidation, but it remains heavily constrained by a dense cluster of overhead resistance indicators. Sentiment. Bearish pressure. Confidence. 4 out of 10. Reason. Despite the green high Kinashi candle, price is still trading significantly below the 1-minute EMA 200 at 29,336.25 and the 1-minute anchored VWAP at 29331.0. The 1-minute LISMA at 29,379.75 and 5 minutes LISMA at 29,334.50 are both sloping negatively or acting as immediate barriers, capping any immediate upside potential. Concerns. The market is in a classic dead cat bounce scenario where sellers are likely to look for opportunities to rejoin the trend of the 1-minute anchored VWAP or the 1-minute EMA 200 resistance zones. A failure to clear these levels will invite further downside pressure toward the 5 minutes EMA 200 at 29290.0. Long entry option. None. Short entry option. A short entry is valid on a confirmed rejection at the 1-minute anchored VWAP of 29,331.0, targeting 29,290.25. Invalidation is a confirmed breakout and hold above 29,336.50. Summary. The bearish structure remains dominant despite the recent price update. The market is currently testing its first major layer of overhead resistance, and a failure to sustain momentum above 29,331.0 will likely confirm the continuation of the downtrend. Remain cautious and prioritize short side setups if the price shows signs of exhaustion at these resistance hurdles.
Yeah, I was really confused there because I was looking at my DOM here, and right as it approached there, I was like, I'm gonna start a defensive play south, and I literally went enter, and then I looked down and I wasn't in a position. I'm like, what's going on? And I looked at my P&L and it went up, and I was like, oh shit, talk about good timing. I literally entered and took me out like right away. So we did get a pull there, guys. We are bouncing on the prior highs there. That's a little more on the bearish pull than the bullish. So, but we're coming into a lot of overhead resistance, which was expected. Setting up, defensive potential positions isn't bad, right? But you just got to be careful, because we definitely can get a jump here, but it's got to break. There's a lot of hurdles it's got to break, right? This high here's our doji low. Close above there is going to breach it back up. Close back below there is going to sweep us back down. Internally, it looks like 32, 33 is a pretty big range. We know that we had the pull. This is the halfway. So if we get any kind of rejection here, then we're going back down. If we reclaim this halfway with any kind of violence, going back up. Oh, I just noticed that our 5 minute, we have a gap fill all the way. It's 364. I didn't see that before. So let's see if this wants to reject. This is normally an area, if it's gonna reject it, it'll do it here soon. So let's see. That 200 EMA on the 15-second, man, is... I never had it on my chart, and then somebody in the mentor group said something about putting it on the chart, and it's actually been awesome. Trying to see. All right. So we got 10:40, guys. Again, the development session we started at 11. So if you're not in that one, be careful, because I'm going to try to keep us on time for that one here. So I'm going to watch this move. Let's see if we get any kind of rejection from there. As of right now, it's got strength. So there's our breach. Here's our 1 minute LISMA. Our prior low is around 350. So that's going to be a big one, guys, for me. We know that the gap fill is all the way to 360 something, right? And at the end of the day, like I said, there's a strong chance that we just do some kind of ranging today before it determines its direction. So from a larger structure, guys, a lot of times this structure likes to have, a deeper breakdown somewhere into here at some point and then go parabolic. So I'm surprised it didn't go a little bit deeper than it did. But it might not quite be done. A lot of strength coming in though.
The MNQ has staged an impressive reclaim of key structural levels, shifting the momentum back in favor of the buyers as price clears the 1-minute EMA 200 and the 5 minutes LISMA. Sentiment. Bullish pressure. Confidence. 6 out of 10. Reason. Price has successfully moved above the 1-minute EMA 200 at 29,335.50 and the 5 minutes LISMA at 29,337.0. The transition to a bullish 5 minutes LISMA trend and the sustained green Heikin-Ashi candle signal a strong shift in market control, confirming that the earlier downside move has been neutralized. Concerns. Price is rapidly approaching the 1-minute LISMA at 29,371.25, which acts as the next major hurdle. Chasing the current move is not advised as we are entering a zone where sellers may look to defend this resistance level. Long entry option. A long entry is valid on a confirmed breakout and hold above 29,371.25, targeting 29410.0. Invalidation is a drop back below 29,335.0, short entry option. None. Summary. The market has regained its bullish posture after a volatile shakeout. The reclaim of critical structural levels provides a solid foundation for further upside, but traders should exercise patience and allow the price to decisively clear the 1-minute LISMA resistance before committing to new long positions.
Love good old Neo's guidance. So we're kind of in a little bit of a pickle, guys. A breach above 370, like he said, is just going to jump. But any kind of collapse of like 335 or so is going to drop. So we're in a little bit of a pickle. We did end up getting really close, but we didn't quite clear that gap fill. So 364 would be a clear. Really close. Okay, there it goes. Now the gap fill's cleared. So now we want to see, does it want to blow through it, or does this want to act as a resistance and pull back, all right? Moment of truth. Very oscillatory day. So we do have the 382 at 410, and we got a lot of confluence up there now. So that's likely going to act as really strong resistance if we get up to that 410 range again. Again, you know, safer bet on a short unless you're playing defensive would be to get through here, right? Breach wick, close below, and we drop. If you're looking for a long, it's just, you got prior day high, you got 15-minute LISMA, Asia high. There's just so much resistance up here. It's really dangerous unless you guys can get above like this area here. But then you run into that, you know, prior high. So it's just, if you're looking to prioritize more longs, again, I'm with Neo, right? Let it pull back a little bit and then play some bounces back up into the range. I mean, can we explode? Yeah, I mean, shoot, we did it every day last week. But one of these days, right, it's going to give you that inverse and you're going to get caught. We're just rejecting on LISMA as of right now. A little bit of a squeeze, guys. We do have 1044, pretty much 1045 here, guys. Any questions as we kind of sit in this range? If I see anything, I'll let you guys know, but I'd love to see if you guys want to throw any P&Ls out there in the group me there, or not group me, the Google Meet. Anybody that wants to share that. If you don't want to share the P&L, if you just want to throw a thumbs up if you're green, just kind of let me know how you guys are doing through this.
I got 953 on an eval.
Nice, good deal. Some thumbs up, sweet. Anybody else? How we doing, guys? Come on, talk to me. 23, no trades, good deal. John, you got red on the eval. Are you getting caught on taking the push ups or a little bit early on the pullbacks, or?
I jumped into a zone I knew that was high risk.
The MNQ is currently
Gotcha.
consolidating just below the 1-minute Lisma, reflecting a period of absorption as the market balances the recent recovery against the overhead resistance. Sentiment. Bullish pressure. Confidence. 4 out of 10. Reason. Price is holding above the 1-minute EMA 200 at 29,336.75 and the 5 minutes Lisma at 29,339.25, which confirms that the structural floor is holding. The market is pressing against the 1-minute Lisma at 29,369.50, and while it has not yet achieved a decisive breakout, the sustained green Heikin Ashi candles indicate that buyers remain active in this zone. Concerns. The 1-minute Lisma remains a firm resistance hurdle, and the divergence between the 15 seconds Lisma and the higher timeframe indicators suggests that the short-term momentum is slowing down, potentially leading to another test of support if the breakout fails to materialize. Long entry option. A long entry is valid on a confirmed breakout and hold above 29370.0, targeting 29405.0. Invalidation is a drop back below 29,340.0, short entry option. None. Summary. The market is in a classic squeeze between the support cluster of the EMA.
I'm going to mute him there. Guys, again, watch for things like